Moug Karla Mornings, B96, and James Murr from Impractical Jokers. So cool to have you with us.
Morning, guys. How are you?
We're doing good. We're doing good. We just wrapped up our show, and we're excited about your show coming to Chicago.
I know. I'm so excited. When are we there? April 21st. Is that right?
I believe so. At the iconic Chicago Theater. Have you ever been there before?
Yeah, I think we played there a few years ago. Great, great. One of our favorite venues in the whole country.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a beautiful place. It's iconic. And how cool to see you guys. And my understanding is this time around, you guys are changing things up a little bit, right?
Well, we do bring an audience volunteer on stage, and we actually do an Impractical Jokers punishment live on stage. I can't say who it's against, but it's not me.
Okay, okay. My question is, how do you pick the person from the audience? Like, do you try to see the person that's laughing the most, the person that looks the most embarrassed?
I'll be honest with you. We usually go with the youngest kid in the crowd. So because
Okay.
there's just something much funnier about seeing like a 9-year-old kid torture Sal.
That's funny.
So it is against Sal.
Yeah,
Oh, look what you
who
did.
knows? Maybe.
Maybe, maybe. Well, that's really exciting though. So I know that you guys are doing your show. Are you gonna have some stand-up components to it too? Are you guys gonna get up there on the mic? How are we doing it?
Yeah, the Impractical Jokers tour is like all the tours we've done. It's a combination of stand-up. We tell stories from our lives, from the TV show. We shot hidden camera challenges just for the live show that you can't see on TV or anywhere else. And of course, there's a whole bunch of like audience interactivity. If you're a fan of Impractical Jokers, you're gonna love the live show even more.
Ah, that's so exciting. And we are huge fans of Impractical Jokers.
It's one of those things that it's now been a part of our lives for what, 13 plus years or something like that.
Crazy.
And I think for so many people, watching Impractical Jokers is like your comfort food. Like you're like, all right, you know what? Everything else in the world is going weird. I need Impractical Jokers. I need to see that awkwardness and discomfort to relieve me from my own.
Yeah, my favorite thing is that like people come up to us all the time and are like, I put your show on and it puts me right to sleep. It's my bedtime show. I was like, thanks, I
Kind
guess.
of. And you know
That
what? You get the ratings.
Yeah, you get the rating. Well, and honestly, that's the coolest compliment because you're like in people's bedrooms with them in their most intimate moments. So
Weirdest thing I ever experienced. My wife and I were like on the beach, and this kid, he's like maybe 20 years old, right? He's a lifeguard on the beach, and he comes up to me, he's giggling like an idiot, right? And he goes, "Hey, Murr." I was like, "Hey, how are you, buddy?" He goes, "Can I confess something to you?" I was like, "What?" He goes, "My girlfriend and I do it to your show." I
what?
was like, "Dude, don't tell me that. It's crazy. Like, what exactly gets you going from watching Impractical Jokers? I never thought of our show as like, a Michael Douglas movie from the 90s,
Yeah.
Ah,
You're everyone's, I guess, favorite part of their throuple. You're
Yeah.
just joining right in.
I guess so. I guess so. We are intimately in your lives.
Yeah. Who knew that Impractical Jokers was an aphrodisiac of any sort? But you know
I
what?
mean, that being said, I have been naked on the show many times, and if it's your thing, let's do it.
You've been naked on the show. You guys have done crazy things. The most recent episode that I was watching was really funny. So I think it was Sal. You guys blindfolded him and told him that he was going to do a scared straight bit to a bunch of
Uh-huh.
teenagers.
Yeah.
And when he took off his blindfold, turns out it was an old people home. And he was just yelling at these old people talking about jail. And it made me think, sometimes maybe things go too far. Was there ever a joke that they were playing on you that you were like, man, I can't do this? These are old people.
That punishment reference is one of my favorite moments in the show history because this is America's greatest generation, right? They defeated Hitler for God's
Yeah,
sakes.
right.
Their golden years, and Sal's got to go in, and the punishment would only end when he said the final line, the worst line we thought of, which is, "When you come to prison, I will f you." It's so funny. Have punishments gone too far? I mean, on my desk is Q's wig, which they made me wear for a year on television. It's his actual hair that I was forced to wear on TV. It's disgusting. It smells like pot and whiskey. You know what I'm saying? And then my license, I just flew back last night from a Comic-Con, and my license to this day still has no eyebrows because of Impractical Joke.
Oh, that's funny.
I got 2 more years of this license. I'm like a see something, say something at JFK Airport.
You absolutely are. Is there a favorite moment in all these years? Is there an absolute favorite moment from Impractical Jokers that stands out as like the absolute peak to you? Your favorite thing.
If like one day my grandkids are like, what was Grandpa Murr like? We heard he was famous, right? Because I'm like, whatever. I will show them one 30-second clip from the show. It's from a few seasons ago. We were working as like receptionists, and there's a Mark in the room kind of watching us, waiting for their BS appointment. And Joe was sitting on like one of those bouncy balls at his desk for like good posture, you know? And we said, Joe, when you go to sit on the ball, bounce off it and fly off the desk. And he flies off the desk. He slams into a garbage pail, knocks it over, and a half-eaten ham sandwich comes out of the trash. He picks it up off the ground and starts eating it, going, nom, 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 nom. Q laughs so hard, he physically throws up on camera, right? Sound of Q throwing up off on camera makes Sal also throw up because he's a germaphobe, right? And then I'm laughing so hard, I'm oblivious and just eating roast pork lo mein the whole time. I think it's the best 30 seconds of the show ever.
That's great. That's the crown jewel of life
That's
that you want your grandkids
of our
to know
comedic
about.
sensibilities.
You know how some people say that if we were to ever have the ability to communicate with aliens and we could send them only one 30-second clip from Earth? I say we send them that.
Yeah, that's it.
Really, you do that?
I think
You're
so.
right. But there might be better things to send. Like maybe humans walking on the moon might be better 30 seconds. I don't know.
Oh, hey, we got to make them laugh so that they can trust us.
We need to see them at our best.
Like, we like these humans. They laugh at themselves. All right, yeah.
We're actually really, really glad, though, that you're going to actually come to Chicago, hang out with us over at the Chicago Theater, and really just make us laugh. I feel like life can be tough sometimes. So it's nice to have these moments where everything just kind of stops for a second.
The live show is like hanging out with your best friends from TV for a night. It's so much fun. And obviously, everybody can get tickets at impracticaljokerslive.com. We're so excited. Chicago audiences are the best in the country. It is like probably Chicago and Detroit are favorite cities to visit in America. No joke. Because it's always come out for us. It's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, so good to talk to you. Looking forward to the show. And hopefully we'll get to talk to you again.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
All right, James.
Thank you.
Bye.